Hi, this is Brooke from EandB RainbowLoom, and today I'm going to show you how to make my design, which is the tulip. So this one is very lopsided, and I just quickly made this. So the materials you are going to need are your crochet hook, your rainbow loom, green rubber bands, teal rubber bands, and jelly rose rubber bands. You do not have to use the teal and the jelly rose because you can do any colors you want. So on the Tulip Charm, you can do all solid, like take this part right here, the main part, and just have this whole thing one color. Or you can do what I did, where the cap bands are different colors, so it makes the ends look like they are colored. Also, the scissors are optional unless you want to leave this loop on here. You cut it off, and at the very end I will show how to do it. Okay, so gather your materials and we will continue on. Okay, so the first step you're going to do is to make sure your loom is set up in the staggered configuration, so it makes a little triangle on the bottom. So I'm going to put this tulip right here, and it is bent a little because I quickly made this before because I could not find my examples I had made earlier. So I'll just keep that there. And so the first step you're going to do is turn your loom to the side like this. So the arrow is like this. It's pointing to the left. So once you have done that, take 2 green rubber bands and go from here to here and push them down. Oops. And then take 2 more and go from here to here. These are the leaves for your stem on the tulip. So now you're going to repeat that step one more time. So 2 greens and go from this peg to this peg. Remember, it does not matter where you place your rubber bands. Then go from here to here. Now you're going to take 2 more, and then you're going to take one of them and you're going to use them as a cap band. So you take one, twist it to the side, put it back on. So that's 2 and 3. So you're going to take a single rubber band, wrap it around one peg 3 times, and that is the cap band. 1, 2, and 3. So now we are ready to weave the leaves. So first what you're going to do is go under this cap band. Okay, just a little tip. When you do this, you might want to turn your loom to the side and separate the cap band from the bottom leaves like this. The bottom rubber bands. Okay, so you're going to grab the bottom 2 and pull them over and hold down your cap band, pull them over the peg, and bring them to the side. Then you're going to go under these bands, and you're going to pull it forward. So this is the shape of your leaf. Then you're going to go here and grab the bottom 2. Oops. Okay. I can just quickly fix that. So okay. That's why you hold down your cap band, or that will happen. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I'm sorry about that. So separate them, bottom 2, hold your cap band, or else you saw what would happen, and bring them to the diagonal. Go under these bands, grab the bottom 2, bring them forward. So now you have 2 leaves that are ready to be pulled off the loom. So first you're going to put your hook under and then just pull straight up. And that's your first leaf. And just kind of, you can, if you trust yourself enough, you can lay them to the side like this, but make sure that they aren't tangled. So they look like that. And then you pull off the other one. And you can leave them on your hook and push them up onto the spiral. But I trust myself enough and I like to put them to the side. So now we are ready to put, place the regular bands for the tulip. Okay, so the way I designed this, you turn your loom like this. So, first what you do is you take 2 green rubber bands and you go up 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, and last one, 5. So now we can place the flower part. So I am using teal rubber bands. So when you do this, you will go to the middle and go to the side on the diagonal, like so. Then once you've done that, you will go up 2 times. So this is 1, 2. Now you will go to the next one. You go up the middle, so that's, you will go 3 times. So that was 1, 2, and 3. Now you go from the middle on the diagonal like that, and you go up 2 times, just like this row. So you go up 1 and 2. So now we will begin placing the cap bands, holding bands, and we will begin looping. Okay, so for the first cap band, we are going to do the ends. You can either do a solid color, so it's a completely solid tulip, or you can do another color. I'm using the jelly rose. So you wrap this around 3 times like you did for the leaves. And you will do that on all 3 of these. So that was 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. And now we place a cap band. I know this is weird. It's an upside down triangle. You usually do this, but now we are doing this. So you place that as a triangle, an upside down triangle, and you hold it to the side like this, and then you cross it back over to make a doubled rubber band. Or you can just double the rubber bands on your finger and stretch it out like a triangle. Oops. But I like doing it on the loom better. Okay, so now we are ready to weave. So you will turn your loom upside down, and then you will go in whichever one you want to first. So I'm going in the middle. So first you go and you grab the bottom 2, and you pull them straight forward. Bottom 2, straight forward. Bottom 2, straight forward. Okay, so now I'm going to this side. Bottom 2, straight forward. Bottom 2, straight forward. Okay, so we will get to that later. So on this one I'm going to show you because I forgot to get a close-up on that one. So you reach under these, remember to hold them down because you saw the consequences of what happens when you don't. And then you pull the bottom 2 up, makes a teardrop shape, and that is your first loop. Then go under bottom two. So now you can weave these two to this center, and then these two to this center. Now we are just going to be weaving straight up. So you will reach under there. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. Okay, so if you have already done that, these rubber bands will hold. Now it's time to place our petals. I'm glad I just remembered that. Okay, so first what you're going to do is you're going to go on this second peg right here. And you're going to place your leaves. So that's 1. Oops. And you're going to place the other one. You're going to place the other one like this. So they are making sort of a U or a V shape, whichever. So if you have these two kind of hanging right here waiting to be looped, just put it on your hook and bring it forward. So I'm sorry about that. I completely forgot. So also once you've done that, you might want to bring them out to the center more so they'll pop out more once you take it off. Then you'll go under here and grab the bottom two. Make sure it's the bottom two because it can get confusing, and bring them forward. Bottom, bring it forward. Bottom, bring it forward. Bottom, bring it forward. Okay, so we have finished looping it. So now we will be taking it off the loom. Okay, so we have just looped that. So now to hold it all together, you're going to take a green rubber band, and right here you go under and stick your hook out to the side. Put this on, hold it all the way, bring it forward, and it kind of makes a teardrop shape. Then you're going to slide this one up, grab this, and then pull this over the other one, and it makes a slip knot. Remember, not too hard or else it will snap, and if it does snap, just repeat that step. So now we can pull it off. So first take off the stem, which is nice and easy, except for when you get right here. Don't pull too hard or else they will snap. The good thing about this tulip is it's pretty much rose the whole entire way, so it's easy to take off. And the less you pull, the stronger it will be. So once you've done that, your hook will be sticking through the middle. Just pull it out. So you have your beautiful tulip. So now, if you chose to use the scissors, you will cut this off. So I'm going to take my awesome sparkly scissors and find your bottom little loop that you just made. And you're going to cut it not too far, like not where the knot is, but about like this far from the stem. So cut it, and then try to catch those and pull it. Pull it, pull it, pull it. And that doesn't matter because they can't really break any farther because they're so short. And so once you're done, you have a beautiful little tulip. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will post other videos soon.